Hello everybody, this is Tanya. Today I am making fudge. And I'm making caramel fudge. Okay, and the recipe calls for 3 cups of caramel or 3 cups of chocolate chips or whatever that you're using. It calls for a 14 ounce can of condensed milk, dash of salt, and vanilla extract.
Okay, let me say my vanilla extract. Okay, that's beautiful. I'm just saying.
Now,
anyway.
The recipe calls for 1.5 teaspoon vanilla extract. Y'all already know. We're gonna do a tablespoon. So, cause more is more.
So twice as much.
I'm doing twice as much. I always do with the seasoning, yes. And it has not failed me yet. But, you know, again, if you're not digging vanilla extract like I do, then you don't put that in. You go with the recipe, which is 1.5 teaspoon. But 1.5 teaspoon twice is 3 teaspoons, which is a tablespoon. Okay, in case some of y'all didn't take home egg. All right.
Some people probably like, huh, what? What's that?
Right. I'm telling my age, but that's fine. All right. So like I said, these are 11 ounce bags of caramel. But when you, and that's for 3 cups, when you measure it out, it ends up taking 2 bags. I ate some of this, but it'll be fine.
Mm.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Y'all know if I tell you it's going to be fine, it'll be fine.
Well.
So technically you should have 2 bags, but I had 1.5 bags. So that's going to end up being about 2.5 cups, which will be fine. And so what I'm going to do is put this in the microwave. Microwave it for 1.5 minutes. Take it out, stir it up. Add my condensed milk into it. And then, depending on how it's melted, I might put it in there in 30-second increments.
Well, it'll be melted in 30 minutes.
Yeah, and be burnt too. And 30-second increments until I get it smooth. And then, but I'll bring you back when I do that. So, as well as the vanilla, we'll be adding all in at the same time. But in the meantime, in between time, let's go ahead and put this in the microwave and get this melted. I'll bring you back once I get this melted. Okay, so this is what caramel does apparently. But it's smooth.
Like I said, it look like taffy.
I'm gonna put my condensed milk in here. Give me a tablespoon of that vanilla sound. Since you're here, you might as well be my sous chef.
Why do I feel like I'm being used?
You're not being used. You're being utilized. There's a difference.
Really?
Get all this out of here, because this stuff is expensive. I'm just saying. Even the store brand, it's not as expensive, but it still costs a lot.
Okay. I don't know if y'all can see it. You see the vanilla beans?
Girl, go and put that in there.
I'm just saying, man. The vanilla turned out good. Y'all really need to make your own vanilla.
It is really good. But the orange is still my favorite.
I just wish they had done lemon, but I'm going to do lemon in a minute.
And it calls for a dash of salt. Now, y'all know, again, we just do chicks in the kitchen. But I do know salt will enhance the flavor. I do know that. So now we're just going to mix this up, I hope. But anyway, ooh, you hear that pop? Anyway, I'll be back once I get this mixed up.
They'll be tearing up my, yeah, though, but just getting there.
Okay, as you can see, it's slowly mixing in.
Yeah, a little bit of elbow grease.
There's a lot of it. And did I tell y'all my shoulder jacked up? So this is a lot of work. But it's getting there. I'm not mad at it. We about ready to call this done. Just making sure that I don't have anything on the bottom here.
Make sure it's all incorporated.
Yes, we're trying to mix it very well.
Trying to reach that stage of equilibrium.
Uh-huh. Okay. And I have a pan lined with parchment paper. Oh, that paper something to make sure it don't fall down. It fell down on me before. Can y'all see? Let's move over a little bit. Try to get it right here in the center. It's easier when you got somebody helping you do it than when you're doing it by yourself.
You trying to say I'm helpful?
You're a sous chef, yeah.
Okay.
That's what sous chefs do. They help.
Okay.
Or do the grunt work.
Okay. In other words, you're sent out.
You're the sous chef.
Best way of saying sent out. I think that was kind of degrading. But anyway, whatever.
But that's what sous chefs do. Is it in there perfect? No. But it is in there. And that's all that matters. Okay? See? The pan's still warm and everything. So we just have to let this cool. And they say you have to let it chill for 2 hours. So we're going to let it cool out. And then put it in the refrigerator. Or you can put it in the freezer. And to have it cool quicker. If that's what we want to do. But we're just going to set it to the side for right now. Alright. So, I guess, we're going to bring it back when we cut it up?
Yeah, I guess we can.
We can bring it back when we cut it up. It might be tonight, it might be tomorrow. We'll see. But we'll bring you back when we cut it up. So,
don't be surprised if our clothes are different.
Yeah. Alright. See you in the next clip. Hello, everybody. This is Tanya. Okay, now we're making milk chocolate fudge or chocolate fudge. And the recipe calls for 3 cups. So I'm just using 2 bags of the milk chocolate. You can use semi-sweet, dark chocolate, whatever you want. Because they're asking for semi-sweet. I do milk chocolate. So I do what I want to do. Y'all already know. A dash of salt. Condensed milk. Condensed sweet milk. And vanilla. And again, we're using our homemade vanilla. Now, the recipe calls for 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. I'm using 1 tablespoon because y'all know that 1.5 teaspoon ain't gonna be enough. Hold on. So, what we have to do now is melt our chocolate. And like I said, it calls for 3 cups. This is 3 cups. Or close enough.
Well, it's 16 ounces in each bag.
No, it's actually 11.
Really?
11.5, yeah. But, stuff like this, sometimes it's done based on weight and not necessarily volume.
Some of the chips look a little white.
That's because they melt. Stuff melt and then it solidifies again. It'll be fine. You'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Well, it's not Godiva chocolate for sure.
No, it's not. Okay, so normally what I do is I melt this first and then put my condensed milk in it. But the instructions actually tell you to melt the chocolate with the sweetened condensed milk and salt in a heavy saucepan. So we're going to try it that way and see if that makes it easier.
Okay, that's not a saucepan, it's a bowl.
It'll be fine.
Okay.
It will be fine. It will be fine, people. And you can do variations on this if you want to, because I have, and which you'll see those videos. I have done variations on this exact same thing. So if you don't like chocolate, you can do butterscotch or white chocolate or
Caramel.
caramel. Yep. Or, I mean, whatever you like, as long as it can be melted.
You can have whatever you like.
Don't sing. But we're going to start this off with 1.5 minutes in the microwave, melting our chocolate. I don't think it told me to do the salt. Anyway, I'll wait and do the salt. You know, I just have recipes a guideline. I go by what they tell me to put in there most of the time. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and melt this, and I'll bring you back once I get this melted and mixed with my salt and my tablespoon of vanilla. All right, see you in a little bit. Okay, so got this mixed up. It's getting stiff too, boy. Chocolate goes a lot faster. So now I got to put my dash of salt. Give me a tablespoon of vanilla. Y'all just pray for us, okay?
Pray we move it.
And again, I'm putting in a tablespoon of vanilla.
Let's stick it back in the microwave.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to put it back in there. So we're gonna put it back in for another
30 seconds.
20 to 30 seconds, just depends. I figure y'all can hang around for 20 seconds.
Maybe.
Because when we take it out this time, then we'll be putting it in our parchment lined container. Yeah, that made it better.
I don't know why I don't want to act right this time.
I know.
I only got that one child. I don't want to be a rebel.
Always somebody.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Can y'all see? Well, if you can't see, you'll see when we get it there.
This is good.
Okay.
I got it in the frame.
This reminds me of the, it smells like the fudge that we used to buy.
Kraft fudges.
Uh-huh.
I'm hoping it tastes like it, because I cannot find that joint nowhere. Just saying.
And if it tastes like it, guess what?
You make some more of this. Up on might not get that. Then what?
I'm just patting this out in here. Yeah, y'all keep us lifted up in prayer, please.
Lousy. See the sheen?
Mm-hmm. And what we're going to do is let this sit until it cools, and then put it in a refrigerated area. Let's taste it. It reminds me of that Kraft fudge. Taste it. We're not putting this back in there.
And if we were, you just wouldn't be going to nobody else. Yeah.
It kind of put me in mind of that. Y'all should try this one. It's delicious.
Yes, I do.
And again, use the 1 tablespoon of vanilla. It makes a difference. See?
Now, what made the difference? Yes.
Well, that too. All right, so we're going to put this in the refrigerator. All this up. All right, so we'll see you in the next clip. And we might have on different clothes because we're probably going to let this sit overnight. All right?
Probably.
All right, so we'll see you later. All right. Hey everybody, this is Tanya. Okay, so it's the next day, and I have 3 different types of fudge here in front of me. This is the caramel. Turn it so you can see it. That's the caramel. Oh, we just put the plastic wrap on top of it because it was going in the refrigerator. We're trying to keep out any like onion scents or anything like that. So strictly as a precautionary tactic. Here's the chocolate. And I didn't videotape this one, but here's the butterscotch. And the butterscotch is done just like the caramel and the chocolate. We have 3 cups of butterscotch, or 2 bags, or 2 of the 11-ounce bags of butterscotch. A can of condensed milk, 14-ounce can. A tablespoon of vanilla extract, and we use our homemade vanilla extract, as well as a dash of salt. Yeah, a dash of salt. We just combine it all together. Well, you know, of course you have to melt your chips. So you melt the butterscotch chip and the condensed milk together, added the vanilla extract and the salt, and there you go. Like I said, it's done the exact same way. And we just left it in the refrigerator overnight since we had so many of them that we were doing. All right, so let me take the plastic off. I want to stick to the caramel. Be careful removing it out because we don't want to tear it and leave any plastic behind. That wouldn't be good. But because we use the parchment paper, it should just lift out. Yep, it lifts straight up. Ooh, caramel popping over here. It's good. See, that's lift out too. And so there's this one. So okay, so I'm gonna take them out, and I'm just gonna cut them. You cut them any kind of way you want to, any size you want to. What I'll probably try to do is cut them in equal sizes. But let me take one out, and then I cut it in front of the camera, and you'll see what I'm trying to do. And I'll be doing the same thing for all 3. All right. Let me set this up, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have a serrated knife that I'm using, and I do have this on a cutting board. And just so you know, these little pieces like this that fall off, I've been eating those. This is the butterscotch. It is really good. Anyway, I digress. So let's see. Mark this like this. Because I'm thinking this is going to be really sweet. So I don't know if you really want to give people big pieces of this. Because like I said, I'm thinking it's going to be really sweet. I guess I could even it up a little bit more on the side. But this is going to family and friends. I ain't going to worry about that. I do have plans. I went to Amazon. And they have a fudge cutter. Of course they do, right? So I think I'm going to invest in one of those, where all you have to do is just put it on here and push it down. And it'll cut everything in equal pieces for you. I like playing, right? Like I said, some of these might be a little bit bigger than others, but it'll be alright. Like I said, right now I'm just scoring it so I can get an idea as to where I want to cut. And I just find for me it's easier to score it first. and then cut it, as opposed to doing it the other way. Because will they be equal sizes? No. But they'll be closer than what it would be if I just randomly start cutting. So, at least that's my theory. We're going to see if that works. And you might hear the dishwasher in the background. And a little Christmas music in the background as well. Alright, so like I said, I got it scored. And like I said, this is really sweet. So, my idea is you want to cut it in relatively small pieces because that's a lot to eat at one time. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this up. Because I don't think y'all want to... Well, let me cut the first one so y'all see. Move my hand out the way. See how easy it is when you have your line already there? And I can just cut this like this. Uh-oh. I normally like nuts in my fudge, but don't nobody else like it, so that's why there's no nut in the fudge, which is fine. Come on, let go. People, real people over here. It's kind of odd shape, but you get the gist of it. And again, these are the outside pieces, so that's why they look like that too. That's a little bit better. But that's about the size that I'm giving away anyway. Alright, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and cut this up and cut my chocolate up. Once I get it all cut, I will bring you back and let you see everything cut up. Alright? See you in a little bit. Alright everybody, I'm back. This took me a while. I'm not going to lie. It took me a while because I had to figure out how I want to do this. So, but anyway, I have it cut up. Here's my chocolate. And I have 2 layers of chocolate. Let me show you. Those are the, around the edges where it wasn't so even. And these are the more even, equal size pieces right here. That's the chocolate. Here's the butterscotch. Again, I did the same thing. These are the more even pieces on top. Okay. Now, here's where true confession comes in. You remember where I said I only had like a cup and a, I'm sorry, I only had like 2.5 cups of the caramel? You need the 2 packages. I'm just going to let you know, you need the 2 packages if you want them to solidify. Now, if you don't want them to get solid, then you can have what I have here, which is caramel sauce. Like Bob Ross said, there's no such thing as accidents. There's no such thing as mistakes. It's happy accidents. That's what he says. There's no such thing as mistakes, only happy accidents. So this is caramel sauce. Let me open it so you can see it. See? See, it didn't harden. It didn't harden. So that's fine. What I'm going to do with this is, you can put this over ice cream. I like cheesecake. You can put this on cheesecake. You can make you a pound cake or make you a cake. Drizzle this on it as icing. I mean, there's a lot of, well, it may not be a lot of stuff, but there's some things that you can come up with. I'm sure you can come up with some stuff that I haven't thought about. Oh, cut you up some apples. Use this as a dipping sauce for apples. That's another thing. Okay, like I said, you know, you can come up with something to use it for. But yeah, so I ended up with 6 4-ounce of the caramel sauce. That's what I'm gonna call it, caramel sauce. But like I said, the chocolate and as well as the butterscotch, I'm planning on giving that away. So I have to figure out how I want to package this. And I cut it in such small, well, they're not really small, but they're kind of smallish pieces. See? Because it's very rich. It's real rich. They are extremely good, but they are rich. They are rich. So you might want, you know, like I say, you might want to think about that before you get into a big hunk of it to eat. But anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Oh yeah, and these would make great things to put on if you're doing like a charcuterie board. I think that's how you pronounce it. Charcuterie board. This would be great to add extra chocolate or whatever on your charcuterie board. Or if you're doing a dessert bar. Excellent. Excellent. Again, they make great Christmas gifts. You saw how simple it was to make. Anyway, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and leave a legacy. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.